All-State Sugar Bowl Crescent City Classic is coming up in the next few weeks, and if you're participating, then you're probably starting to prep for it by now. Fitness expert Mackie Shilstone is here to help you through the process, and we're going to talk about several topics leading up to the big race, but today, shoe selection.
Well, that's right, Leslie. You know, it's interesting. It's the most important thing you'll do in your walking, running, or training life. And I was part of a team last year with Nike to work to design Serena Williams' shoe on the court.
That's
and
awesome.
It included a biomedical engineer, her physical therapist, me, and shoe designers. And so it really gave me some insight into this. And when you're going to pick the shoe, you've got to consider basically there are three types of shoes. There's a running or jogging shoe, there's a walking shoe.
See, I didn't know there was a difference.
Well, and a training shoe. I know you played sports in college. So let's look at the anatomy of the shoe. When we look at the shoe right here, this is called the toe box, and it's from here up, right here. Let me come down, all right? And this can be reinforced for a reinforced toe in some shoes. All right, this is called the upper right here. When we go inside the shoe, I pull this out, and this is the insole. And on the inside is the midsole. It's called the last. And this is the outer sole. And this is the all-important heel counter. And the heel counter is very important. Let me show you the difference. These are my shoes, and let me take a left, and let me just show you right here. Look right here. And look at the back of the shoe right here.
Wow.
This is a 12 millimeter, height, and it's a 12 millimeter drop from the back to the front. This is a 4 millimeter. Notice it's a little bit less. Now, in my particular situation, I have a biomechanical flaw that has me tending to, if you look on the shoe, work on the outside called supination. And it is because something here called the calcaneus, I do that. So I have to wear a special orthotic that is custom made for me. Now notice the orthotic. Now a lot of people don't, but I do. That slides right into the shoe right there, and it takes the place of the inner sole right there. Okay. Now in terms of the classifications, a walking shoe should be a shoe that has a soft upper.
Okay.
It has a rocker sole, because most runners or walkers hit here and roll forward, and it should give you good heel support. But the running shoe, for instance, has got to give you good flexibility, be light, give you good traction, and important on the heel counter right there. Now, in looking at what the American Academy or the American Orthopedic Foot and Ankle Society says, I want to show you what they say are the key points in order to be able to fit a shoe. Take a look right there. Try on the shoes after a workout or a run. At the end of the day, you want to do it, make sure it's at the end of the day. And you want to wear the socks that you are using when you're running or training. Make sure you have wiggle room up in the toes. I showed you that toe box. From there, you want to make sure that the shoe is comfortable as you try them on with no break-in period. In other words, you don't want to have to break in the shoe. You want to walk or run a few steps in the shoe, should be comfortable. And always relace the shoes you're trying on, and you should have a firm grip and it should not slip. I'll just show you one thing back to the shoe. Okay. I have to use a special lacing that I do, which is going to pull my ankle back. All I did was I came into the end and made a loop here, and I put it through, and I tighten it down, and I get my heel back. So these are some of the things that you can learn about fitting the shoes and making it safe and enjoy the Classic.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. And Mackie will be giving us running tips every week leading up to the big race. Make sure to join us next week. We'll talk about what you can eat to enhance your training.